Hi, I'm Shannon Rowe with Darby and Gracy's Dog Rescue. Darby and Gracy's Dog Rescue, saving one life at a time, and it starts with you.
What do you think of when you hear the word volunteer? Time? Energy? Commitment? To some, volunteer is not a word that always invokes positive thinking. Then there are those that see it as more than just a word, but in fact, a call to action. These people see volunteering as needs to be fulfilled, care to be rendered, love to be given. If you've ever asked yourself, why volunteer? Meet Gina. Gina has done rescue for many years, transporting dogs as well as networking shelter dogs to find rescues for them. But she has never fostered a dog. Now, meet Sierra, a 10-month-old Weimaraner and Silver Lab mix. But in this condition, she barely resembles a dog. The shelter claimed that Sierra had the worst case of mange they had ever seen, and other medical problems were still mounting. Gina said that she agreed to foster Sierra because her husband was traveling for work and would be gone for the better part of 2 weeks. She only needed to keep Sierra for 2 weeks until the rescue could pick her up. She said, "Sure, I can do that. 2 weeks? No problem." Unfortunately, when Gina went to pick up Sierra, she was very ill. On a scale of 0 to 10, with 0 being a healthy dog and 10 being a recommendation for immediate euthanasia, the veterinarian placed Sierra at an 8.5. Along with the mange, Sierra had bleeding scabs all over her body. Her legs were swollen with fluid leaking from them. Her face and mouth were swollen as well, making it nearly impossible to eat. She could barely stand.
Well, she's standing there like a rabid dog, and you got those crying eyes. It makes me wanna surrender and wrap you in my arms.
When Gina arrived home with Sierra, Sierra had to be isolated to a separate room as Gina has 3 dogs of her own, and there was still the possibility of Sierra developing parvo and distemper. Within a week, Sierra developed a respiratory infection and severe pneumonia, coughing up blood and other fluids while maintaining a lung capacity of only 25%, and one could only wonder if Sierra was ever going to get better. Sierra did get better. Over time, with the help that only love and care can provide, Sierra's condition steadily improved as she grew stronger with each new day. And those 2 weeks that Gina agreed to? Well, Sierra is still with Gina as they work through some of the remaining skin issues that Sierra has. It takes time and energy, emotional strength and patience. She goes on to say that it has been amazing to take part in Sierra's journey and the most rewarding experience of my life. This is why you should volunteer. Look what love has done in just 5 weeks. At Darby and Gracy's Dog Rescue, we know that everyone cannot be a foster parent, but everyone can help in some way. You can make a difference in a dog's life. There is no experience necessary, only love. At Darby and Gracy's Dog Rescue, we are committed to break away from traditional rescues and to strive for excellence in the care and quality of dogs rescued. Most people think of dog rescues looking like this, being cared for along with some room to exercise, but sadly, this is not true. This is a standard of a typical dog rescue. While the dogs do get necessary care, oftentimes the animals remain in cages for hours and potentially days on end, depending if they have a volunteer to come walk them. Given the choice, would you prefer this or this? At Darby and Gracy's Dog Rescue, we will change those standards. Darby and Gracy's Dog Rescue will be a pack environment rescue where the dogs will be free to roam as if they were in a doggy preschool. They will be exercised, taught discipline, trained in basic commands, but most of all, loved until they can find their forever home. At Darby and Gracy's Dog Rescue, our mission is to rescue, rehabilitate, and rehome in a humane way. And now, I have one question for you.
Who let the dogs out?